With time running out, House Republicans pushed through a massive budget bill today, racing to meet their self-imposed July 4th deadline. The legislation now awaits a presidential signature. CBS's Nikole Killion is on Capitol Hill. Nikole?
Well, John, this is really being framed as an historic moment, not only for the president, but also for congressional Republicans who believe that the 2024 election gave them a mandate. And so they see this as one of their first opportunities to deliver on that in a substantive way. Now, the president and the speaker insist that they did not make any deals to win over some of those last minute holdouts who opposed moving forward with this package initially. In the end, we just saw only two House Republicans vote against this bill. That was Thomas Massie of Kentucky, who had been a firm no and also has been facing a primary challenge threat from the president. He also told reporters today that this bill wasn't as beautiful enough to him to support it. Meantime, moderate Brian Fitzpatrick of Pennsylvania was also opposed because of the Senate changes to Medicaid, which he said would hurt his district. Now, as a reminder, this bill extends President Trump's 2017 tax cuts to the tune of $4.5 trillion in tax breaks for Americans. It will also boost border security and immigration enforcement, and it makes some pretty big cuts, as we've been reporting, to Medicaid as well as SNAP, which includes food stamp programs. This will also implement work requirements for both of those programs. This bill, of course, now heading to the president's desk, where he will sign it in a July 4th ceremony. John?
Nikole, tell us about the Democrats. They're kind of out of this picture, but Hakeem Jeffries, the leader of the Democrats, spoke on the floor today. Tell us about that and whether that's a part of a strategy going forward.
Yeah, well, we saw the minority leader break a record for one of the longest speeches on the House floor in modern history. In fact, breaking the record of his predecessor, Kevin McCarthy, who not only served as minority leader, but also as a speaker. Of course, this was a tactic used by the leader called a magic minute, which is basically the House's version of a filibuster. But look, Democrats have been using this strategy periodically, holding the floor when they can to message against legislation and policies that they disagree with. We saw that with Cory Booker. We saw that obviously with leader Chuck Schumer demanding that this Senate bill be read on the Senate floor over the weekend. So this is a sign potentially of more to come from Democrats, as they say they plan to take their message out on the road.